Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Eric from EGATech. I know I'm pretty late with this iPad Pro unboxing, but I wanted to do one and try to answer one common question that gets asked a lot. And that is, who is the target audience for this new iPad? And with how much these new iPads cost, is it actually worth getting one? So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's unbox this iPad. So the model that I will be unboxing here is the 12.9-inch version, and you can tell how big this iPad is just from the box. I was lucky enough to get the 1TB model, and this one supports both Wi-Fi and 5G. So let me slide it open, guys. And here's the iPad, the biggest tablet I've seen so far, and it's pretty heavy. The color that I've got here is the space gray one. I wanted to get the silver color, but it was out of stock, so I settled for getting this one. So let's open it up. It's pretty hard to get it all on screen because of the size. Let me set it aside for now and let's see what else is in the box. So I've got the box here. It says designed by Apple in California. And I bet you've just got your manuals over here. Let's slide it out. Yep, iPad Pro manuals. And of course, get Apple stickers, which I'm not much of a fan of. So I'm just going to be putting it back and I'm never going to be bothering with it again. Good thing though is, the iPad still comes with a charger. So unlike the iPhone 12s, they no longer ship with a charger. You've still got a charger with this one, but I'm not sure what the charging speed on this one is. So I checked it up online. This charging brick is rated at 20 watts and the charging cable is USB-C to USB-C, so the new iPad Pro doesn't use Apple's proprietary Lightning port. And let's get to the iPad. So like I mentioned before, this now uses a USB-C port. So Apple actually came out with two different iPad models this year, an 11-inch version that is $300 cheaper and this 12.9-inch version. They both have Apple's M1 chip, but the main difference aside from the size is that the 11-inch version has Apple's Liquid Retina display, while this 12.9-inch version has what they call Liquid Retina XDR display that actually uses an array of thousands of micro LED backlights to produce amazing brightness and contrast. And based on what I'm seeing, guys, it looks to rival display qualities of more expensive OLED TVs. And just looking at the screen, guys, this tells me that this is one of the main reasons why there is such a big price difference on this year's batch of iPads compared to the previous years. And if you're interested about the pricing for the different iPad models, I'll display it on screen right now. And because the new iPads run on the M1 Apple Silicon system on the chip, the 1TB that I've got here and the 2TB models come with 16GB of RAM, while all the other models below 1TB only has 8GB of RAM. It's pretty awesome that Apple has decided to use the same M1 chip on their MacBook lineups. This actually means that this will literally be the most powerful tablet on the market right now. And just to prove that point, guys, here are a couple of Geekbench results that show how much of a performance difference there is between the 2020 iPad Pro and this 2021 model. So as we saw in the back here, guys, the iPad Pro has a dual camera system on the upper left side. So it has a 12 megapixel wide and a 10 megapixel ultra wide. Though with a tablet this big, I don't think there's going to be a scenario where I'm going to be using it to take pictures. And on the front, guys, the selfie camera is a 12 megapixel ultra wide. Now the main reason behind the front facing camera being an ultra wide is to take advantage of a new feature called Center Stage. This is basically a system that keeps you in frame and in focus even when you move around. And good thing here is it's not just supported on FaceTime, it also has support for video conferencing apps like Zoom and Google Meet. So you don't have to worry about adjusting your cameras, the iPad will make sure that you're always in focus. In terms of battery size, the 11-inch model has a 7538 mAh battery, while the bigger brother, the 12.9-inch model, has a larger 9720 mAh battery, though Apple claims that they can both go up to 10 hours in between charges. So I'm going to be putting this iPad Pro as well through my usual battery drain test. So we'll see if those numbers are actually accurate. Now I've installed YouTube on this iPad Pro, so I can go ahead and test the speaker quality on this. So let me load up my usual NCS speaker test in 3, 2, 1. That was pretty loud and that was pretty awesome, guys. The speakers on this iPad Pro has really impressed me, and I don't think you can get this level of volume on any existing phone right now. So you can tell from this video here, guys, I have a feeling that I'm really going to be enjoying watching movies on this thing. So I want to keep this unboxing short because I know that there are already a ton of reviews and unboxing videos on this iPad since I am a little bit late to the party. But before I wrap up this unboxing and initial impressions, like I said at the beginning of the video, one question is that who is the target audience for this new iPad Pro? For the premium price that you're actually going to be paying for this, you can actually already get a MacBook running on macOS for a more fleshed out macOS experience. But if you're more used to Windows over macOS like myself, there are a couple of Asus laptops that have released that already comes with the powerful GTX 3070 graphics card that is actually cheaper than this iPad Pro model. Now there is no question that the display on this is second to none with the quality, and the M1 chip is basically a performance beast. The only bottleneck that I'm seeing right now is that this iPad is actually limited by its OS or the iPad OS. So if you're coming into this and you want to buy an iPad looking to replace your MacBook or looking to replace your laptop, then you might be a little bit disappointed because although the display is excellent, the Apple M1 chip is also very good, there are still a lot of apps that don't have an iPad OS equivalent. So if you're relying on a couple of apps that are running on macOS or on Windows, there is a big chance that it won't be available on your iPad Pro. And to be honest, there is a bit of a learning curve with the way multitasking is handled on this tablet. So if you're coming from macOS and it's not as seamless as you might think. So to further explore that aspect of the iPad, because I know that some of you get a tablet and just treat it as a tablet. For the price that you're paying for this iPad, this can actually serve as a laptop replacement already. So what I plan to do is I'm going to be using this iPad Pro as a desktop or a laptop replacement for a week, and then I'll upload the follow-up video and let you know how it goes. And in preparation for that, guys, I also got the Magic Keyboard over here. So let me put it on my table. Not sure if you can see everything. And then I place the iPad like so. So with the addition of the Magic Keyboard, now your iPad will function more like a laptop or a MacBook. And for the artistic ones among you, you can also purchase the Apple Pencil. Though to be honest, guys, I find that the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil are a bit pricey. Well, it's Apple that we're talking about here, so we know you're going to be paying a premium to buy any of the accessories that you want to use for the iPad Pro. The only worry I have coming into this is that the iPad Pro only has a single USB-C that has Thunderbolt support. So if I want to attach a mouse, for example, then I might have to get a Bluetooth enabled mouse, because once you use up the USB-C port, then you basically can't plug anything else. But don't you worry, guys, I'm going to be running this tablet through my usual benchmark and gaming test, so please make sure you're subscribed and you've turned on your notification so you'll be the first to know once those new videos are up. So with that said, a sub would be massively appreciated. Please like and subscribe, hit that bell icon notification, and see you all in my next one.